Okay, well, we're live. Because that's all it is, a press of the button.
Yes, it
and
is.
Now we're live. We are not at home. We are still on the road. And we just couldn't help ourselves, to be honest. We're still in our Dragonsteel swag. I still have my badge on, like I'm still there. So talk about hanging on to the experience a little bit. So yeah, we thought we would do a live and share some of our experiences. We know it's going to fade, so we wanted to kind of document this for ourselves up front, and thought there'd be maybe some people interested in seeing some of the swag and some merch we picked up.
Yep.
Just because that was super fun. My overall disclaimer before we get started is that I did take some video and am going to make like a quote unquote real video.
The official one, like we did last year.
Official's a big word.
This isn't official. You want to see...
This feels official.
This isn't official.
Okay, this isn't official.
This is official.
In other words, edited. So
yes.
This is like a spoiler warning, but it's a bad video warning. So this is a bad video warning in that one of us, am I already doing it, may ramble. And there will be a video later where we cut out as much rambling and get to the stuff sooner.
Yes.
And maybe two, because there's a lot of stuff. But having said that,
there's a lot of stuff.
So,
we're not fitting it all in
yes.
our suitcases when we go home.
And you know, I've decided also, like a lawyer, I'm going to say there's always a spoiler warning. I don't intend to spoil anything for anybody, but you know what? Stuff slips out. So,
yes.
Okay. With that, where should we start? I'm going to start. I'll go first, and then you can go second.
Okay, go for it. What are you sharing?
Should we have flipped a coin or something?
Yes.
I'm going to talk about the game.
Okay.
This is not in chronological order.
You can see.
Oh.
I have this extra card that's on top of my badge. And this was what the game was. You went and you joined a group. I was a part of the POCO group. Anthony was
a scout.
There was 5 different groups. Everybody in our group picked a different one. And then you had 4 different tasks that you had to do. And then you got a pin when you were all done.
So it was hours and hours of effort for a little pin. Also,
Yes,
I like the way when I was going to share the thing and then you did it for me. This is the best of outsourcing. We should continue this. So tell me, Heather, how did the game work exactly? I see these little bars on your tag.
Yes.
It looks like there were 4 tasks. Tell me about those tasks.
4 tasks. So the tasks were 1, you had to go collect 8 reality icons, and there was actually 32, but really there was 33 reality tokens, and you would just ask everybody, like all of the volunteers, the vendors had them, the people who were running the panels had them, in the craft room they had them. Brandon Sanderson had one, and his was 0 of 32, which is why there was 33. Spoiler?
No, whispering is hard to come across. I don't know if you heard her whispering.
Anyways,
there was 33.
You had to get 8 of those, and then you went back to the people and you showed them your 8, and they gave you a sticker. So Anthony is showing.
I'm about to lay these out, and I'm like, I'm going to turn the camera. I'm going to do something risky, and that is I'm going to pick up the camera and move it, and then try to get it back into a position. If we were fancy, like unboxing people that have the little arm cameras, then I do that, and you could see. But I just thought I would show what these were, and basically they were divided by department of Dragonsteel workers.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to grab this and show here what these reality icons look like.
But turn this one over.
This one is Brandon's. And they were all numbered, so you could tell. And the idea was to get 8 of these for the first task. But really, this was a game that lasted the entire time. And even at the end, there were people running around trying to collect the tokens they were missing. It was a ton of fun. And what I learned...
People wanted all 32 or 33 of them. And I don't know of anybody that got all of them.
No, I did see some people that were really close, like definitely within 10.
Yeah.
And what it was, there were several games and activities. We'll talk about another one in a minute. I'll do that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And so there were these activities where if you didn't want to sit and listen to panels, you could be engaged in your own way, which meant that there was probably like 4 or 5 days worth of content in a 2-day conference, but you picked and chose based on your interests.
Yes.
We had a good time with these. We were there with some friends, and I think I ended up with 18 or 19 out of 32.
Which is pretty good.
Out of 33. which was pretty good, where I did not have a die-hard effort to try to get them all. But we did have the benefit of multiple people that did pool resources. So if somebody picked up a new one, we
didn't
one
go
set.
to the hotel to get one.
Anyway,
There was a hotel that was like attached to the property, but you had to go to that hotel and ask for it from them. Anyways, it got you out talking to people, which is really nice. So you did that and you got the sticker.
So that was one sticker.
One sticker.
Of this game. And so what was another sticker? Another one was to go participate. So there's a craft room and a photo booth, a photo shoot opportunity. And so by going, and a game room. Those are the three options.
Yeah.
And so you go participate in one of those and take a picture of yourself participating, and you could get another one of the stripes.
Yep.
And then, do you want to tell another one?
When you went to the classes, as you were in the classes, they all had screens, or some of them actually held up doom slugs. And so you had to take pictures of 3 different doom slugs. And it was just that you went to the classes and that you were there and that you were participating.
Wasn't it
when,
4?
No, that was 3.
Oh. My guide told me I had to have 4. Oh,
yeah, that one was
sorry.
3.
Also, they had different volunteers running this thing. There was a lot of variety in what the rules were.
And depending on who you were talking to, they would be like, yeah, that works.
Yeah, that's close enough. Or
That's close
a few
enough.
diehards of, nope, that is, you did not cross that T or dot that I appropriately.
Yep.
So that was fun.
Yep. So you had to have 3 of those. So then the very last one was the hardest one. So they had these things called Delver Eyes. And there was 30 of them all around the exhibit room with all of the vendors. And there were clues associated with these Delver Eyes that you would scan a QR code, and then the clue would pop up, and the clues like linked to each other so that a name was listed in one part of the clue, and then you would find that same name listed in another part of the clue. And at the end, there would be a name that wasn't linked. And that was the person whose memories weren't corrupted. Something like that.
Anyway, so it's a big logic puzzle. And if you did all 4 of those puzzles, you were a cadet and you got a pin. Now, you'll notice we did complete ours. We won't talk about some of the nefarious means and things we had to do.
The cheating.
Go through. No.
Open
Nefarious, accidental cheating, sharing of information with interested parties, whatever. And so, should we show the pins?
Yes. So your pins were different depending on what
ship you chose.
Ship you chose.
And there was Urdale, or Scout, Poco, and Largo
This was
class.
the Poco. Was this one yours?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Scout.
Yes. Anyway, so that was super fun. And wow, we just spent almost 8 minutes talking about that game. Okay, we're going to go faster.
We're going to speed faster through this.
Anyway, that was a huge fun part to get started with. And what would you like to talk about next? That was the game.
I guess we should talk about the merchandise that we got.
Okay, let's do the merchandise.
Because there's a lot of it.
Okay.
You can see our
it's
sweatshirts.
what you're excited about.
Yes.
So swag versus merch.
Yes.
So we did spring for the VIP ticket, so we both had these, and with that we got these hoodies,
sweatshirts,
which were awesome.
Yep.
As
Dragonsteel was selling the counterpart to this, so ours is white with black. You could buy a black one with white lettering on it, but only the VIPs got this color specifically.
As well as a sticker, so the Dragonsteel logo.
Oh, right here. I have it.
Oh, you have it? Oh, there's a pin.
There's a pin.
So there was also a pin, a sticker with that same logo, and an awesome
T-shirt.
Oh yeah, the T-shirt and the coin. So there are 4 things.
Oh yeah, the T-shirt and the coin. I don't know what happened to the coin.
Oh, so here's the T-shirt, and I'm wearing mine right now. But we decided not to do some sort of awkward take my sweater off in the middle of the live, because that's weird.
I might have a T-shirt that I need to show you that's underneath this hoodie.
So that was the VIP swag package.
Yes.
The coin is super cool. We have stuff everywhere. It's surrounding us right now. So
I'll look for the coin. You show what came in the Defiant. Show what came in the Defiant.
maybe we don't have time. Maybe we'll just come back to the coin. Ooh, suspense.
Show what came in.
That was my suspense. I did jazz hands
Yes,
and
you
everything.
did.
Okay, and then as part of the VIP, we also bought a copy of the book and there was swag that came with the book. One of those items was this very cool Hesho plushie with appropriate tail. I think the tail's funny. Taryn's laughing at me. And it's got cool ears. Anyway, if you wondered what a fox gerbil looks like,
Yeah, I don't know where our coins went.
Mine is...
In your backpack?
I know where it's lost. It's lost in my backpack.
Okay.
Which is the bottomless pit. Anyway, so we got a Hesho plushie as well as this awesome lunchbox.
It's very cute. When I got it, I said my 5-year-old's inner self would have loved to have carried that to school every day.
Also, it's about the size of a 5-year-old's lunch.
Yes.
So
it's very tiny.
But who uses a lunchbox? This is just for coolness.
It's just for coolness.
And it is super cool.
Taryn's going to hand us her coin.
We have an assistant. Thank you, off-camera assistant. Yeah. So
if you were a part of the Kickstarter for the Way of Kings, the coins really became a big thing with the Way of Kings Kickstarter, and they have continued it. So with the VIP, you also got this coin that looks like this.
And these coins have some heft to them.
Oh yeah, they're heavy. And then like that.
And should we read it? It says "Air on the side of awesome."
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Anyway, so those were the items that came with the book, but really to buy the VIP ticket, you had to also buy that book, and so you got the whole package as part of the VIP
together.
price.
Yep. Which is, in my opinion, 100% worth it.
Boy, how can we do this without showing the book right now?
Oh, the book's right here.
And because 3 of us went as VIPs, we did end up with 3 books, which is more than we would usually have purchased.
Yes.
But
we all have 3 books. And I will say, Barnes & Noble was there, and they had signed books by Brandon, but their cover was different. So their cover was like sky blue.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, I didn't know they did different covers. But we were, so you can see.
Should we tell that story briefly?
Yeah, you can.
As we got there, we were in line and asking for directions here and there, and happened on to one of the volunteers who was handing out these little stickers, and she said, well, would you like a numbered book? Ahead of the convention, we had heard that to get a numbered copy, you had to line up.
The early numbers, the 0 through 500.
Yes, 0 through 500, that if you really wanted one of those, you had to line up, and the line was supposed to open at 4 a.m. And you could stand out in the cold in Salt Lake downtown for several hours and get a sticker that would give you one of those early numbered books. Apparently, that was not a popular idea.
No.
Sorry, Dragonsteel.
People did not line up for that. I think it was weather.
And maybe it wasn't well advertised. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got these little special stickers that she slapped on our tickets right then and there. And then we told everyone in line around us. And so there's probably about 20 people that all got these stickers.
That all ran to get a numbered book that was
so we ended up getting lower numbered books, which wasn't a high priority because we weren't staying there at 4 a.m.
Nope.
But I was surprised they were still available, and that was a little bonus.
Yeah, that was a big bonus.
So, okay, next.
So that's the swag that we got. I don't think there was anything else swag-wise that we got.
Well, not that we won't remember later.
Yeah. So then there's the merch that we bought. As we learned, because we played mini Kahoot games over the course of the 2 days that we were there, that Dragonsteel released 31 new products for this convention. Did we buy all 31? No.
Heather wanted them.
The store was amazing. So if you follow Dragonsteel, they showed a video preview of the store, and it was amazing. As VIP, we were able to get in an hour earlier than everybody else, and so we went and waited in line for a while to just get in.
The store always had a line pretty much.
And I mean, at one point during the days, the line to get in and out of the store was 4 hours long. But later in the day, on Tuesday, towards the end of the day, I was able to just walk right in, and there was nobody waiting to check out. So
that same day, I went in and had to wait almost an hour. So
it was totally hit or miss.
And I think they will do this better next year. Sorry, Dragonsteel, if you're watching, but you need more checker
You need more
hours.
checker out. You need more checkout. There was only 6 lines for checkout, and that was what took us the longest. We stood in line for almost an hour just to check out.
And they weren't letting people into the store if the checkout line was full. So that was the bottleneck.
Yeah.
Anyway, side note, they know this. They're going to do.
So I had followed along and knew what Dragonsteel was releasing. I didn't know all 31 new products because there was a lot of other products there that I was like, wow, I didn't know this was a thing. So I knew what I wanted beforehand and just went right in and got it. So the number one thing I wanted was Tress's cup. And it comes in these really cool things. And this one I can tell you the price because I remember it. It was 2 cups. It was 1 for $30, or 2 for 55. And I wanted 2 cups. And we learned, again, from all of the Kahoot games that we played, that this cup has 80 layers of coloring on it. I should show it like this. It comes really well.
And you can take it out, but let's not pry on the handle.
It comes really well marked, like.
If you had the vantage point I had, you would have had the same look on your face that I just had.
But here's your pretty cup. Look at that.
Oh yeah, go closer.
I'm gonna go closer.
Do you want me to use my long arms and go closer, or you got
No,
this?
I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna circle it around.
Okay. I feel like this needs background music.
Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
Anyways, it's so pretty. I wanted 2 of them so that I could have a
Was
matching
that a
set.
shimmy to the Twilight
It
Zone?
was.
I know my Twilight Zone music wasn't good, but I don't think it deserved a shimmy. Anyway.
You play music, I dance.
Well, I don't really play music, so.
Anyways,
there's just dancing.
I got 2 of them. If you buy this online and you ship it, it's going to be well protected.
Yeah, it's going to be safe.
Yep. And again, I wanted 2 of them just in case one broke.
She plans on using all of these, by the way.
Yes.
We are not collector, don't touch things people, other than leather-bound books.
Yes. Our
But-
leather bands don't get touched.
But these get touched.
Yeah,
Are you going to
these
do the big one
yeah,
next?
let's do the
big one.
let's do
Here,
the
can you
ramen.
move Hesho to the other
Yep.
side of the...
So you can do it. So this is the ramen bowl.
This is the ramen bowl.
For Yumi and the Nightmare Painter.
Ah, see, I said the thing about spoilers. There you go. If you don't know why there's a ramen bowl related to Yumi, I guess you should read.
Should we lift it up?
Oh, so
They
it
can
comes
see how it's
packaged like this. And again, we're lifting it up, so we're very confident in the packaging. It comes with these designer chopsticks. Excellent. Very cool ramen spoon.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes with a stand.
A stand. Maddie helped me with that.
Oh, I'm like, I don't think we fully know how to use this little stand yet.
She looked it up, and now I know. You put it on the table.
Yes, and your chopsticks go
And your
on it?
chopsticks rest on it like that to keep them
Yes.
from touching
Yes, the table.
the table. And then your spoon, if you're using a spoon, you rest it like that.
I see. I
Keep
thought the spoon was my guess, but we struggled to get the spoon to stay
Stay
there.
there.
So then
It does
chopsticks.
But,
But
work.
Anywho, and then you have this muy magnifico. That was Italian and Spanish.
It's a gorgeous bowl. So this
Bowl.
bowl was 1 for 55 or 2 for 100. I only wanted 1. I didn't need 2 of them. Plus then I really wouldn't be able to fit it in our luggage to take it.
We already have a luggage problem. Just for the record, yes, Allegiant Airlines, we're checking a bag. Fine.
Yes, we are.
Anyway,
So that's the ramen bowl.
so
And
that
they're
is
beautiful.
the ramen bowl, and it is beautiful.
Really like heavy. It's quality. You will be very happy with it if you choose to spend your pennies
Hard-earned money.
on a ramen bowl.
And you know what? That's great. I love quality stuff. I love spending money on swag. All I know is I literally choke on the thought of constantly putting 25-cent Maruchan whatever ramen into this bowl. Like, we need to make some
We gotta
real
upgrade.
authentic ramen
We
with this
gotta
bowl.
upgrade.
I mean, can you just think about that? Here, I've got the 25-cent stuff from the dollar store, and I'm putting it in this $50 ramen bowl.
$55 ramen bowl.
Oh, $55 ramen.
You forgot the lid.
Okay, we will correct this while you think about what's next.
Okay, so there were 5 things that I wanted.
I think there's more than 5.
Well, there was 5 things that I was worried about selling out before I got in there.
And neither of these were one of them? The bowl and the...
Yeah, no, they were.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Cup
if we were counting
and the
those.
bowl.
Okay.
Yes. So then they released these pins. I'll admit, we have many pins that we know nothing. We don't know what to do with. But I needed the pins.
You were interested in pins,
Yeah.
but you don't like Pinterest.
No,
I was looking to work that in somewhere.
I don't like
It wasn't
Pinterest.
funny, but I tried. Anyway,
They're
carry on.
super cute. So here's Tress with her little cup.
Here is Yumi with her little bathrobe.
She's stacking cups. She's stacking rocks.
Oh, that's true. In a bathrobe. Is that culturally insensitive? I apologize. She's stacking rocks in her regular thing.
Yes, she might be.
Okay.
Here's Spencer with Doomslug.
Oh, you do this one. You love that
Oh,
guy.
I love him.
And this
Nomad.
is Nomad from the Sunlit Man. And if you haven't finished that yet, spoiler, this is a pin of him. I don't know how it's a spoiler, but there you go. Okay.
And then Mervin from Frugal Wizard.
And it's funny because this character is like Heather's favorite character.
He's so cute.
But he's not actually a